The man at the middle of this investigation, former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn, appears to be nowhere near Washington, but the probe is still in full swing, and our chief investigative correspondent Brian Ross is here with those details. Good morning, Brian.
Well, good morning, Amy. General Flynn is certainly at ground zero of the FBI investigation, the current most prominent target. The focus on the general's dealings with Russia has now expanded to include his finances and his work as a foreign agent for another country.
When the going gets tough, General Flynn goes surfing. This was the general on the beach with his sister in a photo posted this week by his son on Twitter, seemingly free of any care about his role as a central figure in the drama playing out back in Washington.
Well, he's a central figure because it now appears that he has taken money both from the Russians and from the Turkish government.
Flynn first came under investigation for his ties to Russia during the campaign, when he was Donald Trump's senior foreign policy advisor and a strident supporter.
Lock her up. That's right. That's right. Lock her up.
Then, after the election, during the transition, Flynn failed to report that he had secretly met with the Russian ambassador about sanctions, even lying about it to Vice President-elect Michael Pence, who unknowingly repeated the lie.
They did not have a discussion contemporaneous with U.S. action.
That discussion was at the heart of the investigation that President Trump wanted then FBI Director James Comey to drop, according to the advance copy of Comey's testimony. Quote, "I hope you can see your way clear to letting this go."
It appears that the president is really trying to isolate the investigation, really establish a firewall around the White House by asking Comey to drop the investigation.
But the investigation of Flynn now goes beyond just that meeting with the Russian ambassador. There's also the $45,000 Flynn failed to report for attending this dinner in Moscow with Russian President Putin, and $500,000 his consulting firm was paid for work benefiting the government of Turkey, which he only belatedly disclosed.
If you're not honest about it, it can be a crime, and if you're not honest about it, it can lead to disclosures of the most sensitive information our government has.
Flynn's lawyer says the general has devoted most of his life to his country and has done nothing wrong, despite what the lawyer calls unfounded allegations, outrageous claims of treason, and vicious innuendo directed against him. Amy.
All right, Brian, thanks so much.